Hi, it's Maryam, and today I wanted to show you how to get this look. First, I'm going to start with a primer. This one is by Benefit. I like using primers because it helps minimize my pores. With this primer, a little bit goes a long way. I just use a little bit and rub my fingers together. With a patting motion, I start with my cheeks where the pores are larger and work my way up to the rest of my face like this. It's also great to make your makeup last longer too. I'm using the Visible Lift Foundation by L'Oreal in the color Sand Beige. Using my e.l.f. brush, I am buffing out the foundation all over my face. I like this foundation because it's medium to full coverage, and I found that I don't need to use a lot of concealer when I use this foundation. Making sure that I take the foundation down my neck to make it more seamless. Now it's time for powder. I use a translucent powder called Sexy Mama by The Balm. I like this powder because it's not heavy, it's very light, and it doesn't crease under my eyes, which is always a plus. I start by using the powder on my T-zone because that's where I tend to get more oily. Now after all that, this little guy didn't want to go away, so I'm going to go in with the concealer and cover it up. I like using a fine brush because it's more precise. Oh, little spot, how I don't like you. I'm going to finish that off with some powder. Same translucent powder I used before. Now it's all better. Yes. Now it's time for some eyebrows. Now I was born without eyebrow tips. Wasn't that a fun fact? So since I don't have eyebrow tips, I need to draw them in with a pencil. I use a medium to dark brown color just to match my eyebrow color. I use the same pencil to measure my eyebrows, and this is how I do it. I just kind of draw a little bit and measure until I get the right length. Here I'm using the Tarte Volumizing Eyebrow Powder in Rich Brown. This powder really helps with the staying power. I start with the tip of my eyebrows and work my way up to the front. As you can see, I don't double dip my brush just because there's so much product on the brush that I don't need to do that. What's cool about this powder is that I used to actually use it to cover my roots as well when I was dyeing my hair brown. It did a good job at covering my roots. Since I'm growing out my gray hair, I don't use it for that anymore. I only use it for my eyebrows. And using a brush, eyebrow brush, I brush my eyebrows upward and laying them on top of each other. Moving on to bronzer, I like using Glow Minerals Sunlight Bronzer. The color is Sunlight. I like focusing on my cheekbones first and then moving the brush onto my forehead, my nose, and my chin to give kind of a sun-kissed look. And I like to add some bronzer to my jawline and under my chin just for a little bit of definition. And then after the bronzer, we'll move on to the eyes. I'm using the NYX eye primer here. I believe it's the HD eye primer. It's not my favorite eye primer, but I use it because I have it. With my fingers, I will put this primer all over my lids. And then for this look, I'm going to be using the Tarte's Femme Naturelle palette. Then with this flat brush, I'm going to put a light golden, little bit of shimmer color on my lids, stopping where the crease of my eyes are. I'm sorry, I can't really tell you what this color is because I can't find it anywhere on the palette. Then with a crease brush, I'm going to apply this beautiful brick color into the crease. I like this color because it adds a lot of warmth to this look. As you can see, I like to really work in the crease to get an even color in there. As you can see, I really like to blend my eyeshadows. With the same brush, I'm taking a darker shade of brown to define the outer part of my eyes. After I create the V on the outer part of my eyes, I bring the color into my crease just to even it out more. Here I'm using Urban Decay's Perversion eyeliner. I like to draw a line very tightly along my lash line. This helps my lashes look fuller. As you can see, I'm not really winging out my eyeliner too much. Just enough to elongate my eyes. To open up my eyes, I'm applying more of that dark brown color under my eyes. Check out this wand. I'm using Kat Von D's mascara for this look. I like this mascara because it thickens my lashes and it makes them long. Everyone applies their mascara differently, and I feel when I wiggle the wand into my lashes, it actually gives more volume and it adds more product to my lashes. I also get a better curl out of my lashes this way. This blush is by Tarte called Adventurous. I apply the blush to the apple of my cheeks, moving up towards my temple. I really like using this Real Techniques brush because it's really soft. For this look, I am using a bright colored lip liner. This one is MAC's Fashion Boost, and it's a really beautiful deep magenta color. I really like it. I like to blend my lip liner in just because I feel that it makes my lipstick last longer. And with this lip pencil, really, my lipstick doesn't move at all. Now I'm using NYX Butter Lipstick. I really love this color. It is the color Hunk. I just love this color. It's so beautiful. Now time to get my hair done. I hope that you found this video helpful. For more videos, please subscribe. Until then, take care.